Winners are picked from our comments section, but they will only be notified of their win in our videos, meaning when you're watching a video, if you won, it'll be mentioned in there, whoever the winners are, as they do win. So you must subscribe and hit the bell so that you know when new videos come out. This means you also need to type a comment, and we would love it if you'd participate. So thank you for watching. Why it is that Bitcoin crashing is good for Tron, TRX, and BitTorrent. Thank you for watching. If you're already subscribed, I really appreciate you. If you're not subscribed, please hit the bell, hit the notification, and subscribe. Hit the like button if you like what I have to say. We are currently sitting at, well, it's been a crazy few days. Today is, what is it, the 19th of April. On Monday, Bitcoin is sitting at 56,000 some odd. We've got Tron sitting at 14, a little over 14 and a half cents. We've had the wild and crazy Dogecoin rampage. And what am I saying? Why is it that it is good if Bitcoin is getting slammed? Why is it good for TRX Tron? I'm going to tell you why. But first, I want to ask you a question. If I could show you a way that you could actually get in on something like Tron right from the beginning, and no, it's not investment advice, and no, I have nothing to gain by saying this, and yes, it is just my opinion, but if I could show you a way to get into a similar coin and I could prove it, would you hit the like button? Hit the like button. It's free for you to do. I appreciate it. Comment down below. That's also free for you to do, and I will deliver during the video and give you a neutron, which will be a neutron bomb in a positive way for you, and I'm going to do it right now. So kindly hit the like button. You can do it, and it's worth it. If you don't like it, take it back, but hit it now and throw a comment down below. You can erase that too if you don't like it, and if I don't deliver, and I'm asking you now because you'll forget to do it later. I know when I watch videos and like them, sometimes I even forget as well. So let's get on to it now. Let's go to BitTorrent, BTT. Yes, that's the next Tron. That's the one that I want you to get into, and that's the one that I suggest you take some action on, and I'll be doing the same today. Why is that? Because it's very, very cheap and it has powerful utility. And like I always preach, you want a water cooler that makes people keep coming back for the water. You want to build something interesting that has utility, and that's what you want to invest in. So BitTorrent from the early days was used as a peer-to-peer share for files, and it is still huge. It uses about approximately 40% of the action out there. Activity on the internet does involve some BitTorrent moves in one way or another. So let's talk about how to buy BitTorrent BTT. Now, unlike most cryptocurrencies on the market today, BitTorrent wasn't built around blockchain technology. By the way, this is on an article from Bazinga. You can see it right here if you want to go back and reference it later. So BitTorrent has been around before the days of blockchain, and the company created a peer-to-peer file sharing network that gained over 100 million users. That's a lot of users. That's a lot of water cooler. In 2019, BitTorrent launched its initial offering, and the company plans to integrate the token into the platform, using it for payments, prioritized usage, and file storage. What is BitTorrent? BitTorrent is a peer-to-peer file sharing protocol that lets users share video, song, and text files in a decentralized way. Users need to use a BitTorrent client to access the protocol, and it lets you search for and download files that peers have uploaded to the protocol. By the way, there's another hidden way that TRX has their hand in some very profitable ventures. I'm going to get into that in a minute as soon as I go through this here. And I'm not going to go through likely not through the entire article. We'll see how we are. Given the decentralized nature of BitTorrent, the protocol gained attention from Tron CEO Justin Sun when Justin Sun purchased the company in 2018 with plans to implement a cryptocurrency within the actual platform. I know it doesn't say actual. Tron is a smart contract enabled blockchain, so the network allows for tokens to be minted as side chains on Tron's blockchain, similarly to how ERC-20 tokens work on Ethereum. So here's a brief history of BitTorrent. BitTorrent was first created in 2001 by Bram Cohen. In 2018, Tron CEO Justin Sun purchased BitTorrent with plans to increase the protocol's efficiency with a cryptocurrency token. Still under a penny, by the way. Sun purchased the protocol for $140 million and released an initial coin offering ICO soon after. BitTorrent coin is a token of Tron's blockchain using TRC10. So let's get on to open an online account for those of you that need help with this. If you don't already have an online account with a cryptocurrency agency that supports BitTorrent, you'll need to sign up for an online account. Popular exchanges like Coinbase, it's the easiest to use, by the way, and Gemini don't currently support BitTorrent. The largest and most credible exchange that you can trade BitTorrent on is Binance, also easy to use. The thing with Binance and these exchanges, if it's new to you, by the way, don't be overwhelmed. You need to open an account, you need to log in, and then focus on one area at a time. Don't try to, because it looks a bit overwhelming when you first look at the welcome screens. There looks like a lot's going on. But if you pick one thing at a time and use some good old YouTube videos if you need to, you will master it very quickly because it is simple to use. It's just that, with a lot of these things, like anything that is new, any task, any software, even when you're trying to figure something out, you need to be able to compartmentalize things in order to master them. So don't be deterred. It's well worth it if it takes you a bit of time to get used to how to use it. Don't worry about it. Just go through the motions and you'll end up loving it. Trust me. Hit the like button if you think that makes sense. Comment down below. Tell me if you agree with me or disagree with me so far and why, or if you have questions. I'd love to hear them. Now, making an account with Binance is a quick and easy process. You just need to enter your email and create a password and your account. And no, I'm not going to have affiliate links down below for this like everybody does. That's not what I'm trying to do here in this video and giving you this tip, my opinion. So there's no affiliate link attached to this for Binance or anything. Making an account. Okay, so once your account is made, you'll need to enter personal identification information for tax purposes, such as your social security. Anyway, you guys can go back and read this below after, right? Remember, it's on Bazinga, and the URL is right here. Buy a wallet. A cryptocurrency wallet is something to consider before investing in BitTorrent. Storing your crypto assets on an exchange isn't recommended as they put your crypto at risk for being hacked. Instead, you can use a hardware or software cryptocurrency wallet to securely secure your investments. Since BitTorrent is a token on Tron's blockchain, you can use any Tron wallet to store your BTT coins on. Software wallets are typically free to use, and they store your assets in an encrypted program on your computer or your mobile device. The most safe way to store cryptocurrencies are hardware wallets, and if you plan to invest large amounts of money in cryptocurrency, this is the best choice for you. Well, it's the best choice for you if you're typically good with your computer, meaning if you find yourself often losing things in your computer or your password, or you find it hard to locate things, as time passes that can become more hard. So it may be best for you to just keep your currency in Binance. I've had my currency sitting in there in Tron since late 2017. I've never had a problem. It's highly unlikely that anything is going to happen to it. So yes, it's possible something can happen, but if you're of the former, meaning people that fall into the category of the question I just asked you, then you're more at risk with your own self than you are with Binance. So that's another little tip. So let's go to the best hardware wallet ledger. You can see that here. So it says, and again, you can go over this on your own if you wish to at Bazinga, because I'm not going to go through the whole article, but I did want to point you in the right direction. It says best software wallet. It says how to make your purchase, how to trade, sell, or convert your BitTorrent. And by the way, if you buy this, like I tell you with everything, be prepared to hold, because the best way to get somewhere good is to buy cheap, and cheap means for next to nothing in crypto, and then be able to hold on until you have a nice return on your funds. How long do I think, in my opinion? I think BitTorrent will make a big move within the next year. In other words, by 2022 April, you'll see big movement. What do I mean by big movement? I think it can be sitting at 10 or 20 cents, which at these prices is 10 or 20 times your money. So if you were to put in, $1,000, I think you'll have 20,000 by this time next year. Worst case, 10,000. So now I want to talk about that hidden. I won't call it an acquisition. It's a company that used to belong to Tron, and it's a little bit sketchy on how much of it was or wasn't sold off, but it holds a lot of grit in activity that goes on, in my opinion, and in price action, the way Tron has their hand in many different things. And I may get deeper into this in another video, but the transaction is old news, but it's called Poloniex, and I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. And it acquires, this is an article from, and a lot of people aren't aware of this, okay, November 29th, 2019. So a lot of the time, old news is new news for most people. And this is an important one. Tron Network's biggest non-custodial exchange. Poloniex officials promise a transformative impact on Tron thanks to the deal, but have to produce significant price improvement as Poloniex goes live. So, cryptocurrency exchange Poloniex now controls the largest decentralized exchange DEX on blockchain network, Tron TRX official reports. Confirmed by Tron CEO Justin Sun on November 29th, Poloniex will now, I'm going to call them Poloni from now on, Poloni will now operate TRX market under the name Poloniex. And, this weekend, you can look at Justin Sun's text, well, not text, his Twitter. He's very good at riding the news wave, which is important for any company. And he mentioned that it was Tron that actually gave Dogecoin some exposure and was the first to list them on their exchange many years back. I don't know if it was this one or another one. The move comes after a Poloni itself spun out from Owner Circle to form a new exchange that addressed regulatory problems in the United States. According to Sun, Poloni acquired TRX Market while it remains unknown what changed hands and what financial value the deal generated. So this leads me to believe that they still have their hand in their Tron. To maintain the development of TRX Market over the long term, the team has accepted an acquisition from other Poloni offer from Poloni and will rebrand with the new name Poloniex, becoming a decentralized exchange under Poloni. The official website has now changed to poloni.org, an accompanying blog post from Poloni issued on November 27th. TRX Market functions as a non-custodial exchange that does not require users to store funds in a centralized wallet. Sun's wording nonetheless appeared to confuse social media users. Maddie Greenspan, senior market analyst at fellow trading platform eToro, quizzed Sun about how a nationally decentralized entity could possibly be placed under another entity's control. Poloni, meanwhile, promised long-term beneficial effects for Tron as a result of the takeover. This acquisition is bound to be a very significant move for the Tron ecosystem, signaling the exchange sector's trust and recognition of Tron, the blog post claims. So, quite often, when you're looking to choose what direction to go in business and with cryptocurrency, you'll want to consider strongly the alliances, even if it's not official on paper, alliances that you can observe between entities and individuals which bring more exposure to a particular entity, cryptocurrency that you have exposure to because you're invested. Long story short, yes, it's good because money must flow somewhere. Cryptocurrency at this point will never die. And you'll notice that Dogecoin has held up a little bit and TRX has held up a little bit, and so has BTT, even with the mini slaughter of Bitcoin. So the moral and story and message in this video is BTT is a good purchase. It's like a neutron, and you don't need to panic because when you see BitTorrent getting slammed right now, and the future is more along the side of, in my opinion, the altcoins than it is of BitTorrent making the craziest moves. I think most of the craziest moves have been made. I do believe long term it will still go up, but that's my message. I hope for watching. Thank you for watching, rather. I hope this finds you healthy and happy, and I will see you on the next video.